Number 1 seed, Dave Ferraro. Walter Ray Williams, Jr. will begin this championship match against Ferraro.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy is right.
What a way to begin.
Remember, last week, Dave Ferraro led the tournament. Couldn't get anything going, bowled a 193 game to lose. And you see Walter Ray Williams getting that early break. Watch the 2-pin get tripped forward. Our tournament leader.
And he was high. This is Dave's 6th championship round appearance of the year, 2nd in a row, as we've mentioned last week. Top seed at the Budweiser Classic in Columbus. Lost to Ron Williams in the title match, 242-193, and has got a little problem right off the bat.
This is a big problem, Jay. This is one of the most difficult spares, on the lane without it being a split. Great cover, and you can see the look of relief on Dave Ferraro's face. That's not the way you want to start a championship match, first frame, and try to give up something like that. That was great cover.
Ferraro, if he can tape down the top prize of $23,000, would move to over $160,000 on the year. High game this week was $289. There's the prize money in this Touring Players Championship. Scrambled him.
He did. Hit him thin and watch him spin. This is what you call another good break. Walter Ray got the good break in the first frame and on the same lane, and here Dave Ferraro comes back with almost the same hit.
Here are the 300 games this week. Walter Ray with a 300 game for the 2nd week in a row.
He's just using so much speed, Jay, when the ball, even though it seems to be rolling well, the pins are just jumping up in the air, going right over the top of the 10-pin that time. That's the only way he feels, evidently, that he can keep the ball in play in the pocket area. Switching balls for the spare, as many of the players do. And he missed it. You won't see that very often.
No, sir.
The exact same thing that Roger Bowker did in the 6th frame of his match with Walter Ray. Goes to the line, and he sends the ball wide a little bit, expecting it to grip the lane, and it slides off into the channel. Big break for Dave Ferraro early in the match. Good shot.
And a good result.
That's the best ball Walter Ray has rolled so far in the 2 matches. He didn't really try to overpower that when he got the ball into a good roll, gave it a little room, and it rolled up very strongly. Dave Ferraro now, 3rd frame on a strike.
Ferraro trying to win his 4th PBA title. Been a PBA member for 9 years.
Good shot there, leaving only the 4-pin. Dave Ferraro is comfortable now. He's lined up after that shot in the first frame, which went high and left a difficult spare. Here he is. He's made an adjustment. He likes the ball reaction. I expect him to be tough the rest of the way of the match. Walter Ray Williams is going to have to get something going early to beat this man this week.
Earl, I know that you're well aware, and most of our listeners are, that bowling was an exhibition sport at the Seoul Olympics. All of us at NBC very proud, of course, of the job at Seoul, and now we're looking forward, of course, to Barcelona 1992. We hope that bowling will be included. It should be the most interesting time for the sports fans in the world. I know it'll be challenging and interesting for all of us at NBC Sports.
Tell me, is bullfighting going to be one of the medal sports there, Jay?
I don't think so.
Don't think so?
You want to enter that event?
No, I don't think so. Dave Ferraro, as you remember in the 2nd frame, was light on the head pin, carried that scrambler that Jay mentioned, came back with an adjustment, went through the middle of the head pin, left only the 6-10. Walter Ray Williams a chance to even up the match. 4th frame.
A lot of power in that one. 2 in a row for Walter Ray. He's rooting it on. Even Steven in the early going. And Walter Ray with 3 in a row. This big crowd. It's a very knowledgeable crowd here at the Taylor Lanes. They were here early this morning. Ferraro strikes on 40.
Another unique style. We've had several different styles today. You remember Roger Bowker with the 3 quick steps at the foul line? Take a good look at this one. Plant the foot, pull the ball through. Tremendous lift on the ball. Watch the ball make the left turn at the back. There it is. That's why he carried that hit. If you can get the ball to rotate that hard into the pocket area, you're going to carry most of those.
Hope you're enjoying this uninterrupted final match coverage. An NBC Sports exclusive on the PBA Fall Tour.
You can see the look of frustration or exasperation, whatever you want to call it, on Dave Ferraro's face there. He felt he rolled the ball well, threw it where he wanted to throw it, left the 4-pin. The ball just finished very strong. Now watch him. He knows he made a good shot. And you can see that the flip of the hand there. What do I have to do to get a strike?
Williams at the moment up by 10. I mentioned Barcelona in 92. NBC will have the Olympic coverage. 2 veterans of soul here working with us today. Our producer Glenn Adamo and Brian Stipe, our director. And 10 for Williams. Well, we're doing our thank yous, Earl. Great to work with our production crew and all the folks at Bud Sports. Frank Ellenberg, Ann Fink, Janice Devine, Kevin Schenk. You know, it's that's the second time for him. And earlier we saw Bowker do that. What in the world's going on over there?
No, I am shocked. I never thought I'd ever see Walter Ray Williams miss 2 10-pins in the same game. And I talked to Walter Ray during the practice before the telecast, and he said, you know, I missed 2 10-pins this week, and that very seldom happens. But he missed 2 in 1 game. That's going to be working on his mind a little bit here.
Got to be. But he comes right back on 39. This is the second consecutive tournament sponsored by Budweiser, the Fall Tour. They'll sponsor 2 '89 Winter Tour tournaments. The Budweiser Classic down at Don Carter's Kendall Lanes in Miami. And the Budweiser Open at the Buckeye Lanes in North Olmsted, Ohio. Get there.
Oh, what a break that was. The 1-2-10 standing momentarily, and it would have been a disastrous time for that. We're getting late in the match. 7th frame action at this point. You see the ball coming behind him. He really got this one down the lane and never had a chance to grip the lane and get back to the pocket area. Easy spare here for Dave Ferraro. He can actually use it to line up to the pocket if he wishes to. Crosses and covers the spare perfectly.